not a dog. I was playing this last night. Why am I so happy? Hey guys, it's the everyone here once again. Welcome you guys back to a new series on the channel, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy on the PS3 HD Remaster. I did record this, as you can see from the Sentinel Beach, Sentinel Beach 24 percent file. But that was months ago. I looked back on the commentary, wasn't that great. I think I recorded when I was sick. So, not my best option. I did play last night, and this is how far I got. Oh, that time is what time you saved last. Oh. Which also gives you an indication of when I'm recording this, and when this was recorded. I decided to ultimately scrap that. And when did I play this? It's almost been 2 years. Well, let's save over this one. And let's start the series. Now, before I get into anything, there are no subtitles. I've looked on the internet, no subtitles, so I'm gonna shut up.
My life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
And we are at Geyser Rock, and I was looking at the wrong screen. Oops.
This device is a communicator.
So,
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your
basics, square, punch, circle is spin, just like the Crash games. You can combo with, like, square and X, such. And I'm actually having to take off my headphones. May not be the best idea because I can't hear what the hell's going on, but I played through this tutorial last night, so I actually know what the hell I'm doing. And you know where the hell to go for certain levels. I will be, for this first recording session, I will be completing the whole of the first area, which I'm gonna say will include Fire Canyon. I didn't actually choose where it will go to, but you know, we'll have roughly 30 power cells if I remember correctly by the end of this. Oh yeah, and it does save every time, and you can't seem to be able to destroy those from the back. And what is the effect going on? So yeah, hopefully it doesn't take me 3 freaking hours to do it, because I don't know if my commentary can last that long. I need you. Plus, I'm very low on water, actually. I've got a decent amount.
Wow! That last scoutfly had a power cell.
But you gotta do a little bit of off the beaten track, like I said. So you'll be introduced to Eco before you're introduced to Eco. On my first run through, I actually didn't know about that, and I always, what? Why can't I move? I think it was supposed to, there was supposed, that was supposed to appear. I don't know why I was unable to move. I really hope that doesn't continue. Alright. Let's scoop up some blue eco, which makes us run super fast. Green eco heals us. So that's a good thing to have. The ecos generally do the same thing, except certain differences like healing, movement, speed up. Blue eco has a specific power of allowing you to open gates, power objects, and so on and so forth. So we need blue eco for this area. And of course we're going to be talking about the vents. We'll be dealing with vents in just a little bit, but some of them are sealed up and others are not. We'll figure out why in a bit. And I have played this game before, not to completion, but you know, I gotta live and learn. Which I haven't mentioned yet. This is 100% Let's Play. Let's Play? Playthrough. I'm not doing Let's Plays anymore. I still actually called it a Let's Play in my original recording too. Yeah. Wow. During my practice run, I didn't actually. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes. I went over it. It's health. We will be going over the other eco types when we acquire them, but the next instance that I recall is in Misty Island. Yes, we are going back there, and no, Jak is not gonna fall into Dark Eco, hopefully. So that is all 50 of the Geyser Rock Precursor Orbs. Precursor Orbs are basically the currency in the Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy world. It's not a currency in later installments for reasons. Let's turn on the teleporter, and I want to go somewhere else. 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 I'll go here. It's the same freaking place either way. I'm not sure whether I'm going to talk over cutscenes or not. They're not too important, but there's not great many, I would say. It's mostly just, nah, fuck it, I'll just talk over. Basically, the only one I'm not going to talk over was the first one, and potentially the last. And that's just because I fucking love this. And you need something to basically sum up the story, because there's no subtitles, as I've said before, which I don't understand. Oh, that's funny.
All of you, get out of here!
I've got my TV on 1% volume. 1 decibel up volume, which isn't actually that great. And I could still hear it clearly. Now this is Kira, our mechanic and inventor of the Zoomer. She's also voiced by Palmon, which bonus points in my book. I really hope she comes back for Digimon Try.
Listen,
God, I really like the voice actor for Kira.
Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows.
Oh yeah,
we
are going through that. We're actually going to do that next because some precursor orbs in certain areas require the vents being up. So we gotta do that pretty much immediately. So yeah. Sandover Village, which is going to be great. I will be going over something. I will be stat tracking, meaning how many scout flies I got, how many power cells, how many precursor orbs through the whole game. And it will be a little bit difficult for the precursor orbs because you do have to spend some, and there's like 580 or so, give or take, that you don't spend to get power cells, or anything for that matter. So, you just have to do it, and for completion purposes. I don't know. I just love these types of games. I'm a massive fan of the platformer trio. Ratchet and Clank is my least favorite just because I haven't played too much of it. But I have played 3 I was ready to turn the second one. Ratchet and Clank games. Size matters. Crack in Time? No. No, the one before Crack in Time. And the... oh, fuck, what is it called? I think the European name is Quark Squad? Something with Captain Quark. I honestly don't recall, and actually it should be on my shelf. Actually, no, it would be on my... right beside my bed. But I can quickly. What is it?
You're interested in making a contribution to my campaign. I might be willing to part with yet another power
No,
cell.
that's not it. Full Frontal Assault. That was it. Full Frontal Assault is what it's called. So yeah, this guy wants us to fix the power in the village and give him 90 precursor orbs. Our uncle, because yes, that's our uncle apparently, wants us to get all of the thingamabobs, precursor orbs, 90.